Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Joe Ingles. Conley. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Conley. To Joe Ingles. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The Bucks at the controls. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. To Adetokunbo. Middleton. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Donovan Mitchell. In the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
The assist from number 10, Mike Conley.
I got ball.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Matthews to Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go. Mitchell with the basketball. Trailing by 10. And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Gobert. And the basket good at the rim.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Gobert. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Conley. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Slam dunk. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Almost. Unlucky bounce to Joe Ingles.
I got him. Trap. Got him. Oh, yeah, let's go. Trap him. Yep.
Runner's good there.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And they call it
a simple touch foul.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the foul 2 minutes.
Green Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Nice pass to set things up.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball.
Hands off, get the board.
Shot by Bogdanovich, off the mark. Wesley Matthews, huge block. Rudy Gobert. That's 3 now on 4 shots. This for the tie. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Giannis with it up top. His group now down 2. Now ready to shoot at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one, counted. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Mitchell with it up top. Leads just a point. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Pau Gasol. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
George Hill, not sure why he was so wide open. Buries the 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Joe Ingles to the basket for 2.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their
Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. To Antetokounmpo.
You got the screen right.
And the Jazz have it. They've cleared the rebound. Joe Ingles to Gobert.
Double.
Tough make through traffic.
Good shot, man.
defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. I got him. Here we go.
Baseline drive, the shot won't fall.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Pau Gasol. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and a putback slam.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
To Conley. Fires the three. It's claimed by Milwaukee. To Gasol. Almost. Tough shot in traffic. With the flush, taking on all comers.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Conley into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
DiVincenzo to Adetokunbo. Middleton buries it on the catch and shoot.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
Chris Middleton snatching it out of the air. Like a mad scientist, Quinn Snyder making some moves to his bench.
Oh, yeah, let's double shot. Yep.
Conley. Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. To Middleton.
Let him out.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, Chris Middleton to the line for one.
Whoops. That won't go.
Cut it. Hey, watch this screen leg.
And throws it down.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
Conley, he missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Can slam it down. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Here comes the screen. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Adetokunbo. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
For Utah, number 22, Tamo Sefolosha.
Mitchell matched up with Connaughton. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Jeff Green, good on the putback.
Woo-hoo-hoo, Uncle Jeff, still with the bounce.
To Adetokunbo. Here's a chance from long range. They were ready for DiVincenzo on that 3. Pau Gasol with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
It's Utah basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the 4th quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the 4th.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
You're going to see the best players make in-game adjustments on the fly. The intellect of some of these superstars is off the charts. Your ability to adapt and move forward as quickly as possible in the most efficient manner will determine whether you win this game or not.
To Middleton, fires the three, and Chris Middleton, good on the quick release that time.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
To Conley. Beyond the arc for three. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Mike Conley tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Antetokounmpo to Middleton for three, off the mark. Middleton, and the rebound comes to Conley. Hill, he was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Gobert. Has a look. Ingles with a shot, no good. To Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And Chris Middleton counted for three.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Joe Ingles. Pau Gasol pins it. That's his third block this evening.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his second personal foul.
Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it.
Got him. Good trap, good trap.
Gobert.
Pick it up. Pick it up. I got him.
To Joe Ingles. Lets it fly from long range. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Utah's got it. To Joe Ingles. Deep left corner. Chris Middleton sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. Conley.
Get the ball, get the ball. We go. Trap this. Come on, we got it.
Goes to the left side. Conley. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Middleton. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. Here comes the screen. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Joe Ingles. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good. He finishes off the three-point play, and now it's a three-point contest. To Middleton.
You got him. You got him. Got you. I got you.
To Adetokunbo. Bledsoe. He'll take that any day.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
And that one out of bounds off a buck. Pau Gasol able to recover with the block. Ooh, 5 now. Pau Gasol rejects it. Incredible. 6 tonight. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining. It's that time for new blood. Mike Budenholzer makes the move to his bench. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee, and that'll be their second and final one. Finish at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Joe Ingles. Works it. Gets it in the left corner. 4-3. He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
Mitchell knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Mitchell with the basketball. Leads 4. From long range, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Matthews. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Deep three at the buzzer.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Wesley Matthews is going to get 3 shots here for his career, 82%. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3, got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they just squeak this one out by a point. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.